Okay, welcome back, everybody. It is Tobin and Leroy here with you. Third hour of the program. Let's get to our headlines, which are brought to you by Doral Volkswagen. Doral VW just broke the rules of gravity. Prices are falling so fast, we're checking for a crater. Volkswagen price like they've lost their minds. Doral VW, buckle up. No one sells for less. No one. Marlins, they are going to start their last week push tonight to try and make the playoffs. And they take on the Philadelphia Phillies tonight. First pitch is set for 6:45. And let's go fish. Let's see if they can get some things going. They got 3 with the Phils, 3 with the Mets at home to close things out. Some NBA news yesterday. The Rockets, they lose Fred VanVleet, one of the funnest names in the NBA. Also a very good player. Fred VanVleet is likely done for the season. Torn ACL for the Rockets point guard. Now, I did take a perusing, because you lose Fred VanVleet. You know what you need, Leroy?
What do you need?
You need experience in the backcourt, Jennifer. Unfortunately.
Oh, wait, no.
What? I'm just concerned about them.
Wait.
They got big goals this year.
Right?
What am I doing?
You're trying to unload Scary Terry.
No. Unload is a tough term. I don't like that term. Unload.
So what term do you want to use?
Well, see if we can help each other out. See if we can help each other out.
I knew exactly where that was going.
Here's the thing, though, because I a couple things I didn't know. Okay, when I first, first of all, I didn't like that everybody jumped to conclusions on my tweet yesterday. Very rude of people to do that.
What was your tweet?
What do you mean, Brittany?
I mean, we all knew what you meant when you said that.
All I said, I tweeted out yesterday.
Tobin is Fred VanVleet.
I tweeted out yesterday after the news of Fred VanVleet. I said, tough news for Fred VanVleet. Sounds like they could use some experience in the backcourt. That's all I said.
It's exactly what you just said, and we all
right.
have the same reaction.
But I don't understand why I didn't mention.
You know why.
I didn't mention Scary Terry's name. If you, I mean, that is an idea. That is an idea that you guys put out there. That is an idea. Interesting that you would mention that. But here's the thing. 2 problems with this. 1, trade. Okay, let's say we do a Terry Rozier. Here's the problem with Terry Rozier. He makes $26.6 million this year. $26.6 million.
Their team is way too young to even get that money in return.
There's just not a lot of. First of all, there's not a lot of guys they could trade right at this moment because they have a lot of new deals that they sign. There's dates on when guys can actually get moved when they sign new contracts. Trust me, I looked at the trade machine yesterday, and I didn't get a lot of good returns. I honestly couldn't figure out a path other than taking back Fred VanVleet, who has a torn ACL. So then it's like damage is done, right? He also has another year on top of it. So there wasn't a path there. And then the other path that could happen is if the Heat were to go to Terry, we talk buyout. But here's the problem. They're so up against it at the aprons, they can only afford somebody, I think, starting in December to not go up against their thresholds and their taxes. So it appears my hope to solve the Rockets' problem, because I'm very, I'm very considerate of their issues. I don't think that he could be of help and services here. It's tough for them. Also, somebody did point out to this because a Rockets fan got wind of my tweet, and they said that they don't think Amen Thompson would like that very much. And I had forgotten that Terry Rozier punched him right in the face last year. Remember that?
You forget everything when you want something.
No, that's not fair.
When you get blood, when there's blood in the water and you see certain things that you really want, you will forget all past history.
Okay. I don't like to think of it like that.
But yeah, of course you don't.
No.
Because you want to get rid of Scary Terry. So
I don't want to
get overlook.
Please, don't. I mean, that's
What do you
very,
call it?
very harsh saying.
Well, what else do you call it when you get, so excited that you tweet without?
That's not fair. I was just.
You mentioned his name in disgust.
No, that's not true. I have no disgust towards Terry Rozier, but he doesn't seem like he's going to have a carved out role here. So I'm trying to help him out. I'm trying to help the Rockets out. I don't think he don't have them along the way. I mean, consequences are what the consequences are. You know what I mean?
You're not convincing anybody here.
No, I just that some things have their own fallout. You know, I'm not trying to dump anybody. I'm happy to have Terry Rozier on the team this year.
Oh my goodness. Nobody believes.
Here
you,
he goes.
Nobody believes.
Here
Nobody
he
believes what
Nobody
you're saying.
You guys are just so
You guys nothing.
gung ho
Look at the
getting
little
rid
smirk
of
on
him.
your face.
No, I don't know what you're
Nobody-
referring to.
Nobody believes that nonsense.
Say it one more time.
Try to do it with a straight face.
Yeah.
Because you can't.
What do you say? What with a straight face?
That you're happy with who?
Oh, I'm happy to have Terry Rozier on the team this
Why are
year.
you laughing?
Oh,
I'm
look at
not
the laugh.
laughing.
The laugh came.
I'm not laughing. You guys, if you guys are rats off a ship on Terry Rozier, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, but I don't know how
You've
much the
been
coaching.
rats off a ship.
No, that's not fair. But I don't know if the coaching staff here. You know, there's so much baggage here with the FBI thing. You know what? You know what happens when you get the FBI happens? Witness protection. Sometimes you need a fresh start in a new location.
Mhm.
You know,
Mhm.
in Texas.
Dude, you're like
There's more space there, right?
It's,
Everything's bigger in Texas. That's what they say.
Yeah.
it's amazing. It's amazing to me. Truly amazing.
Hmm?
How cutthroat you are when it comes to like get rid of players or not.
I don't think I am cutthroat. I think I am
Really?
very patient.
Really?
I think that I am yeah.
Mhm.
You would disagree with that?
Yes.
Why?
By how a guy just was out for the year and you've already started peacocking about trade deals.
Peacocking is a tough term. I don't like that.
You're like, Van Vliet? Hurt?
They don't have any point guards. Nobody on the roster. Who are they going to go with? Reed Shepard, rookie. Didn't play last year. He's just going to take the reins over from veteran. You need someone with experience, some scars.
Oh, he's got scars.
He goes scars.
And why would they trade, to be honest with you, why would they trade
Mhm.
for someone who's basically on the list?
It's fair. It's fair. It's probably more likely maybe a December buyout. Maybe this could happen. You know, he can.
And then why?
He get a haircut on the tax.
Why do they think you're gonna buy him out?
Mhm.
Would they trade for him when they could get him at a
I don't
discount?
really think there's a trade. I looked at, because I'm not that I was eager to do it, but I did look at the trade machine last night, and I didn't see a lot of good pathways there. You know, like they just signed. I was like, oh, Steven Adams. They just gave him a contract. They weren't going to trade it for Terry Rozier. That's not going to happen. Jabari Smith. He's a good young player. You know, they just don't have a lot of paths.
Not because you were
Because their
eager.
team is too young.
Yeah, they're
Right.
young, and then the guys that aren't, Dorian Finney-Smith, they just got. You know, he's not young, but they just signed him to a contract. So as you can see, the paths. But I wasn't eager, Brittany. You're making it seem like I was,
It seems like you were pretty
like
eager.
you watching F1 on a Sunday. You're eager to watch it. It wasn't that kind of excitement. It was more like you watching NASCAR. Like, maybe I'll
But
turn it in,
you've
tune in,
been known to kick the tires on all situations.
kick the tires. I'm looking at all avenues. Got to just
Did your
see what's out there.
Did your text or your tweet at any point
Hmm?
go, hear me out?
I wasn't hearing anything out. I just was pointing something
No,
out
I'm
about the
saying you
Rockets.
wanted people to, okay, hear me
If
out.
people make their own conclusions, that's on them.
And are you hoping they find the same conclusions as you were?
They seem to come to the conclusions you guys did. I mean, good ideas by all of you. Good ideas. Interesting. There are no bad ideas here. We're just brainstorming. But I'm excited for Terry Rozier. I think he could have a great bounce back
You're
season.
missing one said requirement for
Hmm?
brainstorming.
What's that?
Brain.
Not nice, man. A real bastard. You know that?
Brain.
Point
With you-
for
with you-
Leroy.
With you, we're just storming. You're storming everything too. Like, what are you doing?
What?
And like, the dude just is out for the year,
Right.
and you're already talking about, well, you're gonna need a boy.
Sports moves on. No, sorry for Fred Van Vliet.
I love how people in the tweet
What?
they just have, they have Tobin with the mask.
Yeah. Dude, why?
Interesting conclusions people have.
I know
Why?
just the guy.
Why?
Interesting.
Why?
What?
Why?
I will say though, I have something that is exciting about the Heat.
What is that?